Hello everyone, I'm Alberto Falcone. I'm here to show you this design that I created by using a technique called Bean Distortion and this fantastic color of Sempertex. So I hope you will enjoy it. Okay, to do this design we will use the Sunset Orange color in 18-inch. This is the first balloon I will use, and before all I have to stretch it because I need to have a very soft balloon. I can use an inflator like this. To stretch for me it means inflate it totally with air and then deflate it, so it becomes really soft. And now I will inflate to use it to about 10 inch. That it means with this machine 4 seconds. I tie the balloon, but the knot should be very close to the mouth of balloon, not close to the part, the inflated part, like this. So I leave a little gap here, a little space. Must be really soft, control it because it's really important. And now I need half of a 260. In this case I'm using a clear balloon. Also it should be good also to use exactly the same color. And I have to do an apple distortion. So before to do the apple distortion, I tie half of this 260 together with the neck of the 18-inch in this way. And I check they are very well connected, so they cannot undo. And now I can do the apple twist in this way, turn a couple of times, the knot is in my finger right now, and I use the second half of the 260 to tie this distortion and to fix it in this way. I do normally a triple knot just to be sure, and I cut the short part of this 260. In this way I don't need any more. Oh, this is an apple distortion with 2 attachments, and I use this attachment to change another time the shape. So this was apple distortion. I called this kind of distortion bean distortion because at the end you will see it will be very similar to a bean. So I push the air in one side, this side will be deflated, and then I can tie as tight as possible the 2 attachments together, exactly in the middle. And this is the distortion we will use to make this pumpkin. I have already prepped some of this distortion because at the end I will use 6. So we have all 6 18-inch already with the distortion, and you have to tie together 2 by 2. So you have to do doublets with them. And what is really important, really important, that these doublets must be as tight as possible. So you have to pull very much these 2 260s that I have in my hands right now, and then you can tie as you do normally with a doublet in this way. Must to be very, very tight, so here in the middle there is a quite strong pressure in between them. And now you have 3 doublets, and you can just twist them together as a cluster, exactly like you do with a normal round balloon cluster in this way. So those are 4, and you need 2 more passing in the middle. Should be it's a little bit more difficult maybe right now because you have to do quite a big pressure. So what I suggest to you is to work on a table or use your body to do it, because it becomes a little bit easier to make it. At the end, as you can see, you will obtain like a 6 balloon cluster, but because the shape of them, of this Bean Distortion, the 6 balloon clusters stay open alone. You don't have to press, you don't have to do nothing, because it's already open in this way. Just because the shape is like, you know, this triangle shape goes in the middle, so they can stabilize the balloon each other. Here in the middle, you have a messy group of 260 uninflated. This is fine. Don't cut it, because it can be useful, and I will show you soon how. To finish my design, I repeat you, is a pumpkin. I need a 5-inch balloon. In this case, are forest green color, and I inflate them in a cluster of 6, because we have 6 space here, and I need a cluster exactly over here. And I can choose the size. It's not necessary to have a very precise size. It's enough to have a size that can cover this mechanic on the top and give to our composition the classic shape of a pumpkin. So I think in this case I'm using this machine, so I think 0.4 should be enough. Another time I tie them together as doublets. I need 3 of them. I suggest you to squeeze a little bit the round balloon, so you will use more rounded in this way. And I tie them together to have a 6 balloon cluster, like this. And now I can use one of the uninflated, or I suggest you to use 2 together, not just one. So can you see, probably I keep in my hand 2 together in this way, because it's much more strong, and I can put the 6 balloon cluster over and fix it by using the uninflated 260. Pull it very well, and then just do some 8 shapes all around, or if you prefer, you have to wrap it around the cluster in this way. On the back or on the bottom, if you prefer, of this pumpkin, you can cover just using another 5-inch, but this 5-inch can be also a weight, so you can prep a water weight and put it under, so it's covered, nobody can see, and you can stabilize very well the pumpkin. In this case, we can live in this way. For the last part of this pumpkin, I will use a 360 in coffee color, this one, to make the stem of the pumpkin. And you can do it with another kind of distortion, very simple, is called the tulip twist. So you have to inflate a little bit your 360 like this, and then do this distortion. Is exactly the same we've used with the 18-inch before, but in this case we call it apple distortion because the balloons are round, and in this case, because they are long balloons, modeling balloon, we use another word that is tulip twist. So this tulip twist must be quite deep, so push it a lot inside your finger, and you deform a little bit this shape. Is okay, because it's perfect for our shape. And then you have to take out your finger, of course, and finish the twist by twist a couple of times here, deflate the rest of this 360, and then you can tie it by using the uninflated part. So this it looks very like a natural stem. It's enough to tie it by using a neck. You have in between the six balloon cluster. In this way. Now the really last detail are two curved balloons that you can do by using 260 forest green another time, like those. And before to do, I suggest to you to stretch them. So it means another time inflate them totally in this way and then deflate them. 1 and 2. There are many different ways to curve the balloon, so to have this spiral shape. The one I prefer is to use a machine like this or like that one. And I use normally my fingers. It's like to have like a gun in this way. So you can just put the point of this 260 here and close it and keep it with your thumb in this way. And then make like a spiral all around the two fingers, and then you can inflate it, and it will take this shape. I don't use all long, so I can just cut the piece I need, like this for example, and I tie it. I repeat again with the second 260. So I repeat you, two fingers in this way, the thumb to lock it, and then make the spiral, and finally inflate. And now we can tie together these 260 in this way, just with a knot is absolutely fine, like this. And what is important is to leave a gap in between. A medium one, it's not too long, but we need the gap. Because we can pass with the gap exactly between the clusters in this way. So we can find the right position, the one we prefer to finish our design, our pumpkin. So I hope you enjoy to be here with me today and learn this new technique. And I want to remember you that you can see many other online tutorials, and also you can join us in our live classes. Okay? Bye bye.